Maybe you should try to be with a man one time. Maybe you don't know if you're attracted to them.
Oh, you're smart. Hey, what's your name?
So my name is Alexandra.
My name is Irina.
Okay, where are you from?
Both of us are from Ukraine.
From Ukraine?
Yes, from Ukraine.
Okay, I have to hold the microphone left and right. That's interesting. You have nice styles. You have beautiful hair, and I like your style. What do you do in your life?
So right now I'm taking a gap year from school and I'm learning German. I'm learning German.
Okay, yeah, don't have to shout, but yeah, you're learning German. Both of you, I don't know who to ask, but yeah.
So I graduated the same school, and I'm taking a gap year too. I study German as well, and work as a waitress.
Okay, your English is very good. Yours too, but she doesn't have an accent at all. Why?
You have like 2 seconds to apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry. Пожалуйста.
Everything's fine. It was a joke.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
What? How do you say I'm sorry in Russian, Ukrainian?
Ukrainian, you say вибачте.
Okay.
Вибачте.
That's different from Russian, right?
Of course, because it's different language.
Okay, but there are many things similar, right? I don't know.
Kind of. Well, so the countries are like close, right? So like Ukrainian has some common words with Poland, like Polish language. So of course we have some common, I don't know, like things, but no, the languages are different and they sound different, you know? Like when you just hear Russian and when you hear Ukrainian, it's super different.
They just come from the same group of languages. They're both Slavic languages, so they have as many similarities as, for instance, Poland and German language would have. So if I didn't speak neither of them, I would confuse one or another because they sound similar or they have some similar words, but it doesn't mean that they're the same languages.
Okay, interesting. Do you like Germany?
That's an interesting question.
I think there are many things that I like in Germany that I would love to have in Ukraine, but it's just, I think the mentality of the country is a bit not for me. I think people here are maybe a bit more colder, or I don't know how to say, it's just, it's like a wall you can see, you know, between people. So I like it here, but I'm not saying that I'm willing to spend my whole life here. That's it.
You're looking at the microphone. Looks interesting, right?
Kind of, it's just like,
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute, huh?
it looks like a brush for makeup, so.
Yeah, it is. We can break makeup. Yeah, what do you think about Germany?
Well, as a person who works in customer service, I have probably even more judgmental opinion on mentality, and I would also agree that people here are more distant, especially while talking to strangers, and to their general like activities, which are typical for each generation. I really appreciate the fact that here people are more relaxed and their attitude to work, I think it's more right and more humane than in Ukraine, but there are many things that I miss back home, and especially people, language. I think the infrastructure of the city is also a little bit foreign to me here.
Okay, so the infrastructure is in Germany good and Ukrainian better?
Ukrainian, as for me, is better. As a person who travels in Germany for a short period of time, I think they would be fascinated by the cozy little houses with those wooden carcasses. But as for me, it starts to feel repetitive, and I can find two villages on different edges of Germany that would look exactly the same. So that's something that, I don't know, I'm not a fan of.
Interesting. Okay, what do you do in life in general? What's your goal in life?
So my goal is to...
You don't like the microphone. Yeah, it's cute.
Like, I'm trying to say, because you asked me to speak louder, so I'm trying, to find the right...
I'm putting this into...
So my main goal is to become an art historian, and art historian. So
what's that?
It's a person who has to do something with art. So he curates the exhibitions and this kind of stuff, like selling art, and so everything that is connected with art and exhibitions.
Wait a second, art? I imagine like painting and stuff? Painting or things like that?
So, no, I'm not painting, but I research and I study the paintings, the sculptures, photography, and this kind of stuff.
Let's say a picture from Van Gogh. Do you know Van Gogh? What do you do with this, for example?
I do nothing with it. I want to study art history, so it's nothing that you do with Van Gogh picture. But for example, if someone said, "Oh my God, we found a new one," or from some collection, you can like make a check if it's really Van Gogh picture or if it's not or if it's fake, you know, this kind of stuff.
Okay. For example, Picasso. He's very famous, but I think like it's nothing very special sometimes. I've seen his work. I'm like, okay, I think a child can do this sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so my art teacher in my previous school would strongly disagree with you because, so he used to show this art that he did when he was 14, and it's perfect. Really, like, you have to research it. I guess you will be shocked. I can show you later. So it's not about whether a child can draw this or not. It's about the response. So the art that the artists produce, it's a response to the society issues, you know. So, for example, it's a response to war and this kind of stuff. When the photography was created, right, it made a huge shift for artwork because no one really was interested in, like super precise and realistic pictures because you can see this on a photo, right? So art starts to develop, and it's not about whether a child can draw this or not. It's about the sense and the issue that it evokes.
Okay. When was photography invented? Like 1930?
I don't know the exact year, but it was 19th century. I don't know.
Okay, cool. What do you do?
I would like to, if my German language will be, if I reach the required German language proficiency level for the university in Germany, I would like to do art restoration.
What's that?
This is a restoration of art pieces such as paintings, as well as photography, furniture, and physical objects that require maintenance and, as to say, restorations. For instance, if you have an object which is quite old, and, for instance, the surface of it starts to erode and you need it to look more presentable or to preserve its initial look, this is what I'm going to help you with when I get a degree.
What did you buy? Did you buy some cool things? What's that?
She was in Rome. So she was in Rome, and she bought me some gifts from Rome, and I'm not sure if you want me to show it.
I'm comfortable with you showing them at least.
How you want? You don't have to show your things, everything. How you want?
Yeah.
This is what she brought me.
Oh, that's sexy. Wait a second, he's very sexy. I want to be like him. Is that you?
Yeah, of course. So also,
what else?
She brought me. This is a rock from
Rome Forum.
From Rome Forum, yeah.
Rome Forum, I just know Colosseum from Rome. What's this?
It's not far away from the Colosseum. It's a remnant of several buildings because, as you know, older buildings, they were rebuilt to have a different purpose over and over again. Parts of them are destroyed, part of them are more preserved. So it used to be a forum for several leaders in ancient Rome, as well as at some point it was a market, at some point it was a school for gladiators, like a gymnasium. That specific territory was not preserved as much, and so it was an open air. There were some fences, but the majority of the buildings were destroyed on the open air and under the rain and everything. So there were a bunch of rocks that probably were part of the ancient buildings. And we have this small, tradition. Alexandra brought me rocks from other places several times. So I decided that it would be a nice addition to the gifts that I bring from my trip.
It was unintentional. It's more I'm not even sure how these rocks appeared in my pockets, but I remember we were walking in school or something, and I found rock in my pocket, and I was like, okay, this is a gift for you. So it wasn't a thoughtful gift. And also I have this from Rome.
Oh. What's written on there? What's that?
Romans do it better.
Romans do better. Roman Empire, the how do you call them, the strong people? You said that.
Is that gladiators?
Gladiators, yeah, the strong gladiators. Okay, do you have boyfriend?
No.
Why?
Because I don't know how to answer.
And
so
you?
I used to have one, but now I don't have one.
And you?
No, I'm a lesbian.
Oh, interesting. Okay, have you met guys before?
You mean romantically or in general? Because I see many of them here.
Romantically. Romantically.
No.
Interesting. How old are you?
18, almost 19.
You?
I'm 19.
You have never met a guy before. Maybe you have to try. I'm not saying anything, but maybe you have to try.
Why would you think so?
I don't know, because I met a lesbian once. She said she is lesbian because she met guys before and she doesn't like guys anymore. I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but maybe it's in your blood that you are lesbian. It's okay. I don't know. What do you say?
Are you straight?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Maybe you should try to be with a man one time. Maybe you don't know if you're attracted to them.
Oh, you're smart. You're okay. Huh. Maybe I
How
should
do you
try.
know that you're not attracted to them?
Oh, you're right. That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. Okay, you make me speechless. Sorry. Okay. Good.
Because you were talking about gladiators quite fascinated and excited.
Yeah, you said
Hey, this is my interview. Don't make me bad.
You can edit it out from the video.
No, I don't. I like your courageous, aggressive approach. Not aggressive, but I don't know. I think you speak better English than me.
Thank you.
Okay, you want to tell me something special about you in general, or what's your goal in life you want to achieve?
I have to take a second.
And you're very fast and smart. You don't take a second.
Thank you. I don't know. The first interesting fact that I thought about myself is that I do crocheting, but
You do what? Cocaine? Just kidding.
you, of course, yeah. We're in Germany after all. Marijuana became legal recently. Yeah, please hold them because I will drop them. Crocheting is like, do you know knitting? Was like the when you have two little
nähen.
sticks and you.
Yeah. A sock or hat or something.
Yeah, so crocheting is with a hook.
Häkeln in German, I think. And you do this? You want to do this?
I do it as a hobby, and of course I draw as a hobby because I'm interested in art and more in like mechanical way of like creating art in general. So I think that is interesting. But also interesting fact is that officially I have A1 level of German, but I also work as a waitress, so I speak German on a regular basis. But in general, my German is really bad.
You don't need German, maybe. I don't know. Your English is perfect. Learn German if you want, but for me, like internationally, English is very important. If you get that perfectly, that's important. What do you think now? Have you thought of something?
Do you want me to tell you my goal or a fact or
I don't care. Something about you, your goal in life.
my goal? Well, I already told you my goal in life, right? So I want to be art historian and I want to buy a Dodge Challenger.
Dodge Challenger.
Yes.
Okay, a Dodge Challenger. I like that. I want to buy a Mustang.
I also have one interesting fact. So you know this rule of 5 handshakes that you know every single person in the world by the rule of 5 handshakes. So you know
No.
someone who knows someone who knows someone.
Yeah.
So by this rule of like 5 handshakes, I know in 2 handshakes I know a president of Belarus.
You mean like with connections? You know people and this and that, and then you.
I know a person who know like personally the president of Belarus.
Interesting. That's perfect. Do you want to say something strong, lady?
Is that because I'm a lesbian?
No, because you're very smart. I like that. That's good. Stay like that.
I believe that we opened our souls to you already, so we said everything we could.
Okay, perfect. Then thank you for the interview. Thank you very much. See you guys. Bye bye.